Hello, everyone. It's Keroy King, author of Divine Soul Whispers. Today, I wanted to read you this poem on page 72, and it's called Be Yourself. And it was inspired by our need to remember to be who we are authentically, originally. You know, we've been programmed so much since birth, pretty much, programmed to be super dependent versus being interdependent on each other. So, as you awaken to your truth and who you are, you realize that need to get back to who you're supposed to be versus the programmed you. For example, you may be born in a family of dentists, and everyone knows since you're like a baby, you must be a dentist. You go ahead, study, open up a beautiful practice of dentistry, but your heart is designed to be maybe a carpenter. And however much you succeed in this learned skill of dentistry, there is a level of dissatisfaction and the need to know thyself and actually practice what you were designed to do becomes a necessity. Because now, if you start working and doing things you were actually designed to do, they come easier, they are fulfilling. Yes, they will feed you. There is an embedded abundance and a wealth that comes in being who you are. You know, let's take an example from life itself, right? If you had the little chicks, from the hen, and then you had the little eaglets and maybe little ducklings, and you put them all in a cage when they are babies. They all look alike. Kind of, they are yellowish, and maybe one has a little bit of a beak, but they're all little yellow things, pretty looking. But the ability they are born with is far different, and the things they will do are far different. So if you try to tell the duckling or the eaglet to behave like a duckling, you're going to do it a disservice, and vice versa. Telling the duckling to behave like an eagle, that is that is not right. You're just breaking their spirit, because the ego is born to do certain things, to thrive and hit the storm. The wings are designed to do that. It's designed to to fly great heights. It has a lonely personality, so it hangs by itself all the time. But when you find the chickens, they are all wobbling along, having a good time, and they thrive in being who they are, So you can see the two scales. One is flying up there, thriving by being who they are, and one is wallowing down here and still thriving because they are being who they are. Now, we take that lesson to ourselves. You have to find who you are at the core. This is mostly for those of you who have gained many titles as a mom, as a founder, a CEO, I don't know, add any titles you want, CFO and owner, pastor, all the titles, that give you that extra esteem. In order to find who you are, you have to remove the titles. Who are you? If someone is not calling you dad, mom, Mr. So and so, means who are you without all that? Because if you're getting your esteem from things that are outside of you, you'll always be depressed and crash when no one is giving you those external praises. Think about that. This poem is about being who you were, being yourself, finding that core. Are you happy to sit and be by yourself? Do you enjoy your own company? Mhm. Do you enjoy your own company? If we made a duplicate of you, would you be okay with it? You know, because sometimes we display a lot of bad behavior and we criticize others who are displaying similar bad behavior. And if we made two people similar to you, you would not stand them. Meaning you have to check yourself and rectify all that. You know, I say this to say, let me read you poem 72. I always tell you there is a depth in this, but you have to be searching for wisdom to get the nugget. If you don't search for the wisdom, you'll just continue doing what you think is expected of you, but what is not authentic to your core. Your natural brilliance is all that is needed. Your inner glow shines bright to rescue others from their darkness. You are the divine catalyst your brothers and sisters are looking for. You are the missing piece to the universal puzzle. Honor your true self. Allow yourself to be you. It is safe to be you. It is divine to be you. The God in me honors the God in you. In oneness, we are kinder, gentler with each other. Be yourself, I'll be myself. Together, the puzzle pieces will fit just right. You heard that? So be you, I'll be me. Together, the puzzle pieces will fit just right. As always, this is Keroy King, author of Divine Soul Whispers. Talk to you soon.